does not affect me because I have a gold laser. But anyway, we're back in VR chat and their VR adventures, which I have yet to put the episode numbers in, which I've been using off camera for the video files, but I haven't been using them for the actual titles. Haven't had room. But anyway, so this is my fourth day in VR chat. Oh, this is the end of my third or fourth day in VR chat. And it's all been good for the most part, anyway. Only had one word encounter, but anyway. That wasn't really affecting me in any way, anyway, as you can see, I'm tired. Anyway, so I just wanted to talk to you, so I just wanted to give you some tours of some worlds that I've been wanting to show off, and also we might do some more actual VR stuff. I would hope so for this series, but anyway. I also figured out some things, like I can crouch, and when you crouch with this church Spartan skin, you actually do this. Also on this map, let's not see. Also on this map, when you go into the water, you do die. Thank goodness. Eventually. There you go. You get reset to this, so use the water to get back to the hangar if you don't actually go to the respawn screen. And yeah, it's just a really, really nice map. It's done so well. It is just nice to have the rep. I do refuse to call them ports. Mainly because of out of habit, but also because they're asset reps, because they're mods in a video game that take you from other video games. Just like in any other game, they're asset reps. They're not mods. Although there's another word in VR chat although rip is used in VR chat for a totally different reason, that is taking VR chat assets and ripping them out to do other things with. Which, that's a bit ironic to me that has the name rip, but you doing the same thing to video games does not? What? But anyway. Yeah, I'm really tired. But anyway, let's get started. Oh, I'm going to erase one of my favorites. We haven't been to Bob on Battlefield, so let's go there. New instance. Join only. I know, like, VR chat's really, really good. You probably won't believe me if I didn't show you. Why are you taking my mouse away from me? That's not the correct music. I have 40 hours in VR chat in just about 4 days. And also the ping's very wrong in this game, at least for my client. This looks like a recreation of May. There's no, it's not. Although I never seen Super Mario 64 outside of its context. It seems like the 4K version of the soundtrack. Yeah. I don't like this one. Yeah, I want pure asset rep goodness. Like, I want asset rep, but with really nice lighting. That's all I want. I want like a complete remaster of the world in VR chat. That's what I want. Like, with the Forge World, it's perfect. Like, there's nothing else I want, and it's just better than what it would be if it was in Halo Infinite. And better than what it is without using a lot of mods in Master Chief Collection. I'm really tall. Why am I tall? Oh, this ain't bad. I think this is an asset rip. It seems that way. I'm trying to get the feeling for it. And it's really nice lighting. Is this maybe the same person? Made. Loosely made, of course. Look at that shrine. Oh, that's not much though. Ridge line, we're gonna rock power base. I want to say yes. I am going to say yes. Yes, it is. So this guy is a freaking. Oh, this was his first one too. This list is the thing way I think it is, but yeah, no, like it's really, really good. Like it's an asset rep, yes, but it's just better lighting. Like what more do you want? Now, what I also figured out is we cannot make a base without modding the map in without modding the map in without modding the map in what do you call it? Without modding the map in the thing. That thing where you go Unity. Man, I must be really tired. I'm on my second win, unfortunately, but I'm definitely tired. I did have a lot of naps today. But yeah. No, this is fine. I don't feel cold, though. Like, I really want... You know what I want? Is I want a nighttime winter map, a nighttime snow map, so I can just feel cold. That would be great. Feel cold, go sleep to it, have the blue light on my eyes, would be amazing. Or have the cool light on my eyes, that'd be amazing. Oh, here's this Warthogs. Same Warthog? Yes, same Warthog. Alright, moving on down the list. Found a Soul Command & Conquer map. Or at least I think, well, no, there's a couple. Like, you'll be surprised what you'll find in VRchat and what you won't find. Like, there is those Zelda avatars. There are a ton of Zelda maps, but there are no Zelda avatars. So yeah, this one is just pure, this one had a bunch of avatars, but they don't exist anymore, unfortunately. So let's get rid of you. Actually, let's go to their head base. Now there are definitely asset reps, but there is no map for Command & Conquer. Of course, you set up your buildings on a map that's pre-made, or you make it, or you make it yourself. Which that really gets me. There is no like why do you have to mod? Why do you have to have Unity to mod VRchat? No, this is the scale of the Scud missiles. Maybe. No, I'm way bigger than this. Yeah, look at that. Not too bad. Also, I wish there was a way to go through a world faster. Call of Duty. Heck, yeah, you know what I want is I want the Alaska map from back on me too. And I want it at night. That's what I want. Yeah, that was really when I played the back on the YouTube data for the first time, I really felt cold on that map. Back in SD, believe it or not. Like people would say, "Oh, you only be immersed in VR chat and VR with like all these crazy headsets." No, I was immersed with Duck Hunt on the 64. Okay, I mean on the NES. Okay, like it's not that hard. Okay, maybe it isn't hard. What the heck are we doing? What? I'm confused. No kidding. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be a zombies map. How about no? Good luck, more. Let's go. Oh yeah, it worked! The first vehicle to ever work for me. Oh, the drifting. I mean, what's Mario Kart? Well, wouldn't there be? I like this. Boost? No boost. Oh, yes, boost. I mean, they don't have the line correct, but that's fine. It's bad. Oh, we do have the thing. Good. Fail hard. We're good, we're not good. We're somewhat good. 2D me's. Hey, we're C. Oh, no. Oh, the physics for crashing. Let's get out. Why does that work but the war dogs don't? Oh, that's better. Oh, that sliding though. You can really feel the back tires on this. Yeah, well, question to his thing. No, it comes on only when you jump. That's nice. Super booster. Oh, lost it. Almost lost it actually. Still not too hot. Jeez. I'm actually looking at my UVs to see if anything's reflecting. Because it is changing. Or it changes with the world, at least. Oh, it does change. That's crazy. I don't know, maybe. Okay, maybe it just changes. I guess maybe it changes with the shaders, because look at the visor when we hit these items. No, it didn't. No. No? Maybe it's just on the world in the visor, maybe. Perfect. I love the, it's not gonna work. Oh, just. You know, it's just based on the world rotation like it was in Halo 3. A boosting while drifting like a boss. I really like this, you know. I really truly do. It's not that bad. It's actually really fun. And with with post processing on, the lighting's actually not half bad. Oh, don't. Ah! No. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez! Oh, don't do it again. Steady. This way short. Oh, you can go to the store as well. Was that thing on the Wii and on the Switch? At least I didn't go around that malls from the Wii originally. Maybe it was from the DS originally. Like, this doing it by yourself is just so casual. Well, it must be annoying when you're actually wanting to talk to people, though. Like, it's a fun minigame, but, like, to talk to people, you gotta be in formation. You gotta be near each other. You gotta be really close to each other in VRchater. Like, you can't hear... Oh, we're good! That was not that bad. Does the music get faster? No. To the next world. Where did I want? The final island, the actual whole thing. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Oh. Ah, itchy. Yep, this is a rip too. Maybe. Well, we got planes at least. Ah, itchy. Sorry. Is they just mainly a flying one? Wait, but you're so slow. Yes, enable swimming. Du liebes? We're not doing that. We're not doing that meaning a plane. Man, you have Minecraft swimming in VRchater. That's weird. Please jump that high. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for giving me Mario jumping. I guess let's fly this C-27 knockoff. Or issue... A craft made by issue something. Alright. I don't think I can do this. Oh, wait. Ah! That's all we need! Don't care! Don't care! Do 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 care! Roll over. Oh, jeez. We're good. We're still too high up AOA, but we're good. Control lowers it, that's good. That's a really functional hunt, eh? Well, yeah, welcome to Delfino. Yeah, we did just seen Super Mario Sunshine on the channel. But apparently this is the whole thing. At least you can fly around it, so not bad. So it's probably just a bit. So it's probably just the big model of Delfino. Oh, that's where it's been in my whole life. I've been wondering where that was on the island. Too much AOA. More speed, more speed, more speed, more speed, more speed, more speed. No, we're dead. Yeah! I was not finished with you! Wait, if that's how you fly jet, then maybe that's how we can drive a Warthog. Yes, I go with you. In my weird way of doing that. We'll still roll the other way. Can we see that map? I don't know how we can actually go to those places. I think I was thinking suspicion you can't. But we gotta try! Coming in hot! Perfection! Oh, I stand corrected, you can! Ignore the flames, that's fine. Huh? We are on, with the tiki hut. With the sandbird and whatnot. I like it. It's not a bad rendition of Summer Sunshine. I wish you had teleporters to these places though, so you didn't have to use the craft. But anyway, that's staying. Delfino Plaza. My eyes. Yes, because that just fits. No, I do have portals to all the places. There's no way they do. Do they, though? No. Okay, up there to see what that portal is. Oh, we got Mario jumping, thank goodness. Oh, there are some portals. Sure, and that beach is what they also meant, or at least is what they recommend. I like it, it's not bad. That's how many hours just spent running around this place. Do these work? They work! You can't kick them, but at least you can pick them up. You just step it. Just be able to kick them. What'd you say to me? That's what I thought. Enter into the abyss. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Hold on. Crouch. No. Oh, he's staying. What? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Forget about that. I do a VRchater Mario jumping. Here we go. Oh, jeez. You don't jump that easily in this game. As you can clearly tell by me moving before I can... Okay. Nope. Okay, not nearly as good as Forgeworld, though. Oh, that's good. That's a lot. Like Aces, heard of these guys from the VR reality show hosted by Thea. Music, gotta turn it off. Music, turn. Can't talk to that. The heck is the music? Oh, I like this. I like this a lot, actually. Really nice vibe to it. You feel like you're in Nevada, or some desert place in Ace Combat Universe. But you run super slowly. Alright, let's go to the plane. Let's go to the plane is actually close to where we are. Looking for the item though. Yeah, this is sprinting, by the way. Come on, these guys go fast in jets, but walk slowly. Okay, this is a squadron of the same plane. F-15Es, which just came out on DCS World, by the way, for $60. I haven't got one yet, and probably wait till respawn at 15. Oh, F-15. See, never mind. We actually use these in DCS. Oh, hey, actually closed. Controls check, because we actually need to check our controls. Yep. That's taxi. Just a little bit of thrust, just keep going. Now we can't go that way. Check our wing spacing. We're a bit tall for this ride. Yeah, what is that? F-15, do you have enough power to do this in a straight line? Nope, 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 nope. Did not work. Well, these are all Forgejets. If you only can walk slow. How do they work the pedals? That's what I really want to know. Or do you? Okay. Why do you move so slow on this world? Controls check. It's E and Q. I should have known. This little burst to get moving. Is there a taxi once the wing's clear? Get the throttle. Like a pro. Bit more throttle. Less throttle. Hold up. Oh jeez. Put that back down. It wasn't Z. It was not Z. I think this is enough for takeoff. Just hit it. Wrong one. Roll. Pitch. Gears, G? If they rip off, who cares? We're in there. There's you can zoom. I don't know why you can't zoom in VRchater. That's a bit weird to me. Honestly, it's not terrible. And you're flying by keyboard and mouse, which is something that's not desired in any circumstance. I think our gear is down. Actually, let's press... Yeah, gears down, gears down, gears down. I mean, gears up, gears up. That's what I meant, gears up. Yeah, not terrible, actually. Let's try going supersonic. Well, we know we're good. I think we ain't an afterburner. Those rabbits are. Oh, our flaps are down. Hold up. I want to say F. It's F. Good. Now you're an afterburner. And we're not afterburning for some reason. I have lost my location. I think we just did a loop, right? Oh, there it is. Trying to make the sound barrier in the dive. Well, let's just come to land. I do appreciate the shaking. Flaps down, give us a bit more A-lane. More throttle. You're off throttle. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Come on, you're in a fatigue and handle this. I'm with armed too. I don't like landing armed half the time. Or at least I didn't back in my Strike Fighter 2 days. Because if you would land a little too hard, you'd float. Oh, to be fair, that's just stay at being in DCS. Gear down, gears down check. Excuse me while I get two hands out. This is not the way to land on this runway, but we're going to land on it anyway, as is tradition. Oh no, a bit more throttle, a bit more throttle, a bit more throttle. We're good, we're good. My phone's shaking, but we're good. Oh, my phone's shaking. That's an optimization. Final destination is our next destination. This ain't too bad. I wish it was a bit bigger, but it's fine. Foundry? Oh man, it's Foundry. Yeah, this is Foundry 1%. Making me jealous. I mean, making me wish this game had actual modding. It's, I mean, you could mod it actually, but you gotta do it the hard way instead of the normal way. The easy way most heavily mod games are modded. I think it'd be the hiccups. Potato GLaDOS. Okay. Auditions. Probably those are tags, or probably they're someone's tags or something. But yeah. And as Dale 2 spawn, as Dale 3 spawn, I feel right at home. Because this is a Dale 3 map, of course. DLC map, yes, but a Dale 3 map nonetheless. Gelato Beach. One of my favorite locations is Instant Warrior Sunshine, and just in video games in general, to be honest. Oh, they got the big watermelons. They explode, though. Why are you looking at them wrong? Yeah, the sunshine. Oh, that's nice. Aw. It's Avex! No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. Let's pick my green one. Please. Just go? No. Oh, jump. IDK? They don't seem to have physical... They don't seem to be physical things. Must be strictly for VR then. Or it's just really broken. Hello. You're tiny. No, you don't flip me. Oh, he tried. Yeah, this one must be really broken. Because of the age. It's gone. Just foreign strength. I'm not quite sure why, but okay. I mean, that was of a similar era. There we go. All the same size, that's nonsense. Actually, this is really good. This is a really good map. I really like this one. I mean, if we can have really nice lighting and just the map 2.0, then I'll take just having a bunch of fun things to do on the map. Not bad. It's probably the best. It's probably the best. It's probably the best of the Zelda maps. But anyway, He thought, listen to the shell thing I could find. Well, there was another one, but there was one more. But this is the only good one I could find. Because of the shell, unfortunately. I like its feeling, though. And of course, we did play the actual game back in the day on the channel. Like, played a lot of it, too. It was really good. I mean, yes, he makes fun of it for being a CSGO clone that was, but, like, it was really good. I mean, it was more like a generic shooter than a CSGO clone. It was like different. Oh yeah, I'm trying to find where one of my favorite maps is. Ah! Get ported. No, I don't remember anything. I don't remember these being in the... Oh, the hitch. Like, I remember that streets map the most, because was played the most, but still. Still not a bad feeling. Oh, maybe this one. Maybe I remember this one. I mean, it's a tad bit confusing because of the whole, it's a bunch of different it's a bunch of maps stitched together. I really like it. It's probably the best Ghost in the Shell you can get on the console. I mean, on Chat VR. Or VRchat, whatever this place is called. I remember this one too. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. No, maybe that's invisible wall. Anyway. Goes down to rail 3. Me by that thing other than Forgeworld, so it's gonna be good. Oh, stretch. Oh yeah. I can't like every map I go to of this guy's creation, or this guy's ripping. This guy's pouring. I guess pouring an effort. Like all this guy's ports is amazing. Like he does an outstanding job every single time. Makes me go wow, and it makes me go wow. We're here again. And like Ghost Town isn't one of those things that I have been away from for a long time. Forge World kind of was. Some more sunshine stuff maybe, but Ghost Town is something I play a lot on Halo Master Collection with this barn. So this is very normal, and we're doing Halo 3 Spartan speed, but we can sprint because we can. To Ascension. Yeah, I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna have to end at least this part of the video here. At this part of the map, we're on this map. Actually, let's get out of the halos real quick. That's gonna take too long. That's gonna take far too long. Yeah, that's gonna take too long. He's only even get stuff I want. But yeah. So I hope you enjoy at least this part of the video. In case I end up making this the video, don't know how long I've been recording for. As I stretching lean back, so you probably can't hear me. But I don't know how long I've been recording for. I don't know for how long I've been recording for, so this may be the video by itself, or it could just be part of a bigger video, we'll see, like in the last time. And yeah, this probably shouldn't be in their VR adventures, but it kind of counts, because I can do this in VR, it doesn't matter. It's just you get better experience this way, you get more, because I'm much better at recording. I am much better at recording, flat than I am recording VR so far. I'm trying to get better at recording VR, getting more stuff to record in VR. I just suck at it right now. But anyway, but I just really enjoy this world. Just having it on my other screen do that way. I'm having it on my 4K art screen. That's really good. That is HDR and all the things. It is really nice. Just having the screensaver say who's online is really nice. I just kind of like how I got all those hours. Not to mention I spent 2 nights, 3 now, of a couple hours just spending time. Spending time in VRchat, talking to people, playing mini games, the whole thing, the whole 9 yards. I want to go here, I think. But yeah. Have you gotten their string? No, we are not. Oh, yes. Well, anyway. So yeah, I'm tired. I'm probably going to end the video, so I might as well do the outro. So that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching this video. With me. Also, I check out stuff in the description below, such as Jay's face, which shows which this face, which just watching the videos again, you got to produce by sharing friends for this stuff. Alright, I'm this video. Thanks for watching. And I guess, oh, and also, like this barn in particular has really made me, for once in my entire 27 years of living, wanted to run. I usually walk fast, but I walk. But this barn actually made me want to run because it looks like he's having a lot of fun. And just running across Forgeworld seems like a fun idea to me in VR. At least, running in place, because I don't have space to run in a straight line for 4 minutes, okay? In VR. Because that's what you need in Forgeworld with this barn, is you need to be able to run 4 minutes. And I think I could do that just standing up. That's setting up. Setting. Well, I'm really tired, so I'm not going to be able to record video right now. We'll come back and do that. We'll probably add that to the video. I mean, recording some VR action just to make it up to our VR adventures. But yeah, I do plan on spending at least some time in VRchater and VR. It's just, again, my body is not ready. I'm ready, but my body's not ready. I'm ready either, but my body's ready. My body's not ready, so yeah. We gotta get to that point. Or we gotta get to that point. But anyway, but anyway. Alright, that best for you. Thanks for watching. And, I'm tired. Alright. And I guess, see you in this game. why are you not showing the entire image? And also, why is that in my face? You actually feel that in my hand, by the way. Hold on. Still figuring out how to wear this thing. Let me set up more. That's the back of it, I guess. Okay, you gotta use that hand. What? Context. Why can't I use both sticks? That's stupid. I'm using this one to click on it, but I gotta use this stick to move it? That's stupid. Okay, let's go there. You open any tab because it's stupid. Oh, come on! I just moved the chair a little bit. My arms are weird. Fixed. You can see my hand, right? Yeah, you can. Like, if you're supposed to use this hand to turn it on, why do you have to use this hand to scroll? It's stupid. It is really, really stupid. Also, why can't it just be a menu in space in front of you like all video games have been for since the beginning of time? Like this is effectively. But anyway, hold it. Yeah, we're back. Doing some VR stuff because I finally fell up to it, and I don't need to spend time with a friend in VR. But anyway, I felt really squished. But I'm still working out how to use this freaking headset. Or wear this headset, I should mean, so I can actually see and not be blurry and whatnot. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. Oh, nice. I can actually see me holding the controller. Alright, so what I wanted to do in this clip is we're going to go for a run. I'm going to just run in place, either in a chair seated or standing. We'll see. We'll figure that out when we get there. And we're just going to go for a run. So, I guess, start now. Why did that change? I was facing the same direction. Yeah, VR is very weird. VR is very... VR... Your hand. There you go. VR is very, 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 very weird. It it doesn't work how it should the vast majority of the time. Vast majority. I'm trying to hide anything. Vast majority of the time, it doesn't work the way it should. Vast majority of the time, which really is infuriating to someone that just wants things to work, or just wants things to work. I'm getting used to these gestures too. Nice having those, by the way, just so I can see them. Hopefully, you can see me. I can't see my little display showing me where you guys are. Showing me how what you guys see. But anyway, as you're displayed on the thing. But anyway. So I guess let's go for a little run. I don't want whispering either, so let's go for a low run. I'm pressing my hand on the thing, but it doesn't do it anymore. You have to actually hold down the grip in order to do it, in order to get the fingers to go in. But anyway. Alright. Again, I should be unified and whatnot. Put the mic way back there. Stand up. As you can probably tell, I have the headset off, or on, but on over me. The cord to go behind me. I should sound a bit weird, but I should also be sounding fine. How can you hear? Well, hold on. Yeah, I think you can hear. I think you can hear the sound effects. I'm trying new settings, by the way. Of course, like always. Oh, come on, headset. Oh, jeez. Falling over. Yeah, this ain't too bad. Except my itchiness is not too great. Oh, will I run faster if I have my hands open? No. Why are you doing two different things? It's actually working surprisingly well. But because of my itchiness, this is a lot of pain actually. I'm in a lot of pain. No, don't. Chase, go with. Oh, you're being inconsistent. It's inconsistent. VR's inconsistent. Like what in the world did you turn when I was when I had a stick facing that way? Oh man, that's stupid. That's really, really stupid. We're gonna do a couple minute. Which portal should we use? Let's commute from the caves. Actually, no. Let's just start from the beach and just walk and just do a circle, go around from the island to go. Actually, show you. There's a portal somewhere down there, and we walk all the way to the canyon, come back, and then walk back. Tracking, please. Go back to the canyon, come back. And maybe do a loop around the island as well. Maybe go like this for that, then go like that, or something. We'll figure it out as we go. Really nice thing in VR too. Although it doesn't change much. Like it's a 10% improvement. And also, I noticed you do have to keep your head focused in one direction at any time, or else you're going to be having weird movements, which is stupid. And we're going really, really slow. That's not going to help. I'm getting a little wobbly, but that's fine. Can't see, having some blurriness. Might as well just have my hands to my side, jeez. If anything happens, just fall into the chair. Kind of thing. Now, I don't have a sedimentary lifestyle. I do. You see, you go where you get pointing your headset, which is stupid. How are you supposed to walk in one direction and look around? Like, it's VR, you're supposed to look around and walk. It's stupid. Like, you gotta move it like like how the vehicle controls in Halo, which have always been stupid and never have not been stupid. I don't know why my guy's walking so slowly. Are you crouching? That's how it would look. Well, let's just keep it seated then. Jeez. There we go. Now we're going a little bit faster. Yeah, the cave have always been small. I mean, the arch has always been small, but like seriously, how did I fit a falcon in here? And do it so well? Like you're not like the nose was a little bit off the ground, but not too much. But not too much of a distance, and the rotors were really spaced out in the cave and whatnot. That's making noise. That's always made noise. Yeah, I wish I could just press the thumb. Get losing tracking for no reason. Because I'm really close. Maybe because I'm really close to the sensors and kind of above them. But anyway, because I may have strictly for my city position. Now we're kind of in the canyon, approaching the canyon, going down the canyon wall, which didn't exist in previous. You see, my hand's open. No, my hands. Actually, let's just. Actually, actually. Oh, it's because I'm using the. Actually, jogging or walking in place really is helping with the balance thing. There you go. That's better. This is the race wheel. Let's back up a little bit. We move a little bit forward. That we'll do a few later. So let's go that way. Now I gotta remember to put you right in the center. You gotta remember to put my hands in the center of tracking, please. Like it loses tracking for absolutely no good reason. Maybe because it's old, maybe because it's not exactly pointed in the direction of the controllers, but still. Let's follow the road. We should have been following the road the whole time. But anyway. But it's not like I have a sedimentary lifestyle or anything. I walk at least an hour a day. But, no, let's go up there. Let's go up. Ken, please. Go up and go up there. Again, it's fully because I'm 6 foot and I'm used for it to be sitting. Yeah, and I set up for sitting. When in Rome. And please, you can track this. I swear to you, it's in your field of view hand. Unless it's stuck. Oh, it was stuck. Why was it stuck? Was this game always this fault? Was it always this fault? Nice view, and it looks really close in VR. Hands, please. It looks really close in VR. Or as it looked more was more distant in Halo Reach. Again, hands aren't cooperating because I'm standing up. But instead of having it in the same configuration, now let's go to our height. Now let's go to our spot. I pressed A, game. I pressed A. Track, you fool. Okay, maybe jumping that web patrol right now for some reason. I don't know why. It's being stupid. VRchater, it's being stupid like nobody does. Why isn't just this menu? A. See, that's A. Why aren't we jumping? Like, no, it's knowing I'm pressing it. We're just not jumping. Why? Because I'm in the seating position? No, we're not going to be able to navigate that right now. So let's go back around that way, do the opposite side of figure 8. Like again, I want to look around my environment because we're in VR. Shit, do that, and look at the same line. At least not easily. At least not easily. Again, it's really different to talk with the VR headset on my face because it's really scrunching against my cheeks. Oh, that's cool. But again, it looks very crunched up instead of being more apart. Please, tracking. You're a riff. You're supposed to track well. That's the race wheel. Make sure to respond on the race wheel very quick. Let's go up there. Well, let's hands place. Let's go again. I remember where my hands need to be in order for the track. I mean, that's the nice thing about this IO tracking is you don't have to worry about simple things like standing up in a seated setup. But it doesn't work for putting your hand behind your back, which my setup won't work for that anyway. There's the race wheel. Wait, hold on. Oh, I moved. Well, that's kind of scary, but anyway. Actually, I'm going to stay holding. There you go. Looking up is kind of hard with the headset really scrunched on my face. Like, you either want comfort with the Rift, or you want to be able to see things. There's no in between. I mean, there is no in between. Oh, track in place. There's no in between. You can see the smoke. Ah, tracking place. Nice one coming off the mountain right there. Tracking place, that's nice one coming off the mountain right there. Again, it's real hard to talk with the headset on. We need to go across the beach by that right now. come back around. Check it work that time. But since I'm on the race, actually the race world is really helping actually. And my legs are getting sore. Or not sore, but starting to, well, remind me I'm disabled. Remind me I'm disabled. Again, sorry about talking. I just need to figure out how to do things with the rift on my head. Or just wait till the Quest 3, which will hopefully be better. And let's jump into Warthog real quick. Let's jump into Warthog real quick. Never mind. And actually, let's rev it up here. I'm going to sit down. Carefully. Actually, wire first. Actually, no, I'll meet you back in 2 days. I'll meet you back flat. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll meet you back in 2 days. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Do I feel better? Why are you so slow? Again, where's the sprint, game? Where's the sprint? Now, actually, let's head to the beach real quick and try to drive those warthogs again. They're just in development. Although he made so many maps of them. I can't believe that they're just not working in all of them. Why aren't you jumping? Oh, maybe jumping's not working today. I have a feeling jumping's not working today. Because VRchat's VRchat. That might be it. Oh, I can't select the user. I don't have that quick action in VR, which is stupid. Yeah, space is jump. The heck is my jump? What about my prone? Okay, you got my prone, you got my crouch. I'm just jumping, we're really slow. Yeah, I think we are just being stupid today, that's it. Has to be. Anyway, so that was fun. It's definitely the exercise. But I do prefer the pool, by the way. I prefer the pool by a long shot. But if I just take 8 minutes out, if I try 8 minutes, like if I go 8 minutes, 8 minutes every few hours. Oh, there it is. Oh, warthogs are working now. They're working in this. They're working in this one, but they're not working in VR. You could. I'm sorry, but I could just be VRchat being VRchat. Right underwater. But anyway, we're so. I mean, we're almost Fahrenheit, so we're the game assets Fahrenheit, at least for Halo 3. So. Oh, you know what we must do? I mean, if I figured out how to do it in VR, it'd be preferable. But, yeah, I don't know how to do it in VR. And suspension on this thing. We'll do it in first person at least. And also, look what you're supposed to do with your legs when semi in VR. without using, you know, like physical controls. I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to work. Oh, come on. Steady, man, steady. We will make up the soap. Oh, that's easy. Oh, that's infinitely easier than it was in Halo Reach. No, 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 no plus, no plus, no, no plus. Not for the today. No plus. Nope. Stop, stop. I recommend you to stop. Okay, that's pretty. Well, we did it. No one doing it. Now I'm doing it in VR. If I can get the thing to work in VR. For some reason we couldn't start the thing. For some reason we couldn't start the thing. Anyway. I mean, it could just be VRchater being VRchater. Who's to know? But anyway, so yeah, I think I can indeed just walk in VR. It wasn't too bad. I can always take breaks. I can always do it 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Well, let's do the math. How many times does 8 minutes go to 30? How many times does 8 minutes go to 30? Sorry, I'm so flustered for having the rift on my face. So, oh yeah, I just gotta do it 30 times. Okay. To make 30, which is just a normal, which is just normal exercise for walking, I think. That was good timing. But anyway. So yeah, the bare first video, thanks for watching this video. Always love me awesome. You love me check out stuff description such as this rest of the. Oh, my mic's way over there. Oh, son of a. Thanks for your chat. You actually let me know my mic was way off in the distance. But anyway, so yeah, that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching. I already said this. So yeah, thanks for watching. And again, I think I can really do the whole walking thing in VR. So yeah, alright, that is so. And also, I don't get how my controllers couldn't track because I wasn't that far off center. Because I was, maybe it's because I was just really close to the lighthouses or base stations or whatever they're called for the Rift. Like, I was really close to them. Maybe that was it. I don't know. But anyway, alright, that is so. Thanks for watching, and I guess see you in a second.